Hey guys, Tim Wilson UK here, and welcome to a video which is a unboxing of the DJI Mavic Pro, which I've just received today. It's been a long time coming, and before I actually get into the unboxing, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight as to why I decided to go for this drone. It was before Christmas 2016, and I'd made a decision that I wanted to get a drone, and I was on a particular budget at that point in time and decided on the Parrot Bebop drone. Now, I got the drone for Christmas, and shortly after getting the drone, having complications setting it up, having complications pre-flight, I decided that after flying it, I only did sort of 3 or 4 flights with this particular drone, that I wanted to change it for a more advanced, a more high-end drone. And after seeing a lot of videos on YouTube, I decided that the DJI Mavic Pro was the drone for me. Now, I ordered it on the 8th of February. Today is April the 3rd, I think. April the 3rd today. And it has finally arrived. So as I said, I just wanted to give you a little bit of context as to why I got this particular drone. I bought it from a retailer here in the UK, and irrespective of where you actually order them from at the moment, I think the lead time is about 2 months. Retail price of the drone was $999, but I decided to opt for the, I think it's called the Fly More combo, and it worked out at 1359 in British pounds. So without further ado, let's jump into the unboxing. Okay, so here we have the box. It is a 30, I would imagine a 30 centimeter square box. I have actually broken all the seals on the box already, just to make things a little bit easier and a little bit quicker, but let's open this up and see what we have inside. We've got 3 boxes inside here. Let's pull each of these out, then we can get rid of this big box. There we go, and there's the last one. So let's get rid of this big box. Alright, so what have we got here? We have the Mavic Pro. That's the drone itself. If you buy the £999 option with none of the extra bits and pieces that you get in these 2 boxes, then this is what you will get. This piece here and this piece here, if you didn't buy these, you would probably spend about £460 on the bits and pieces inside here. So you can see it, 1359. This is definitely a better option. It's better value for money. I'm going to pop this to one side for a minute. We're going to have a look at each of these individually. So this one here is the bag, and this bag, let's chuck this box out of the way. This bag was specifically designed for the Mavic Pro. You can see the DJI branding on the top there, and I believe that underneath this tissue paper it's got Mavic written on there. We've got a pocket, small pocket in the front. I would imagine you can put things like SD cards, micro SD cards in there. Opening the zip, which gets into the main compartment, you can see we have a shoulder strap in here, which I would imagine attaches to these 2 hooks on the side. And we have 2 compartments, one for the drone, one for the controller, separated by this sponge separator in the middle. That can't be moved, unfortunately. We have a pocket in the top here, and this pocket, once again, not very big, so this would probably be for micro SD cards again. Maybe some cables. We've got a pocket in the front here for some cables, and then 2 sort of little material pockets on the side, and I would imagine these can house additional batteries that you have for your drone. But let's pop that to a side and grab this box. So this is the Fly More combo box. This is all the other extra little pieces you get in addition to the bag. So let's open this up, and you can see there we have the battery charging hub for the Mavic. Now this enables you to charge 4 batteries, and I'm going to say at the same time, but that's not strictly true because you can't charge them at the same time. There has been a lot of discussion in videos on YouTube saying that, or discussing how the batteries charge through this hub. Now, if you plug 4 batteries into this hub, it would charge them, but it wouldn't charge them simultaneously. It charges one after the other. So when it's finished with one, it starts charging another, and it will always start with the one that requires the least amount of charge. So that's the battery charging hub. It's pretty good if you don't want to be able, you don't want to have to come back and keep swapping batteries over on your normal charger. We then have the car charger, which enables you to charge your batteries on the fly if you're moving from place to place and you're using the drone in different locations. This will enable you to plug this into the 12-volt socket or 12-volt charger in your car that you probably use for either charging a mobile phone or a tablet or a laptop. Normally you can use it to charge your drone batteries. There are 2 additional batteries. There's 1, there's 2, so you do get 1 with the drone itself, but this gives you an extra 2 batteries, which I think are invaluable for drone usage. I know you do get spare props with the drone itself, but this particular combo gives you some extra pops for the Mavic, just in case you have a tendency to be a little bit wayward and crash. And then we have the battery to power bank adapter. Okay, so that's all that's in there. And then last but certainly not least, we get onto the drone itself. And I have to say, apart from this little dent at the top there, everything relating to DJI product, and this is the first one that I've ever had. I mean, a lot of people that buy drones and things like that tend to go from Phantom 3 to Phantom 4 to Mavic. This is my first DJI product, and I have to say I am really impressed with the packaging. It's just really well packaged. I know you're paying a premium for DJI stuff, but it definitely seems worth it to me so far. So this is the drone itself, or quadcopter or drone, whatever you choose to call it. It has all these little sort of sticky bits everywhere that I'm going to have to go around and remove. But I was always intrigued when watching other people's videos about how much this actually weighs, because you see people holding it and you get no sort of sense of how much one of these drones weighs. And I would probably liken it to holding a bag of sugar in your hand. It's probably about 1 kilogram. Hopefully that gives you guys some kind of idea as to how much it weighs. And I believe that you just pull these out, and they are, yeah, they're spring loaded, so when you get to a certain point they just sort of flick open. You turn it over, and then these ones fold backwards like that, and that is the drone pretty much ready. Apart from the 2 props that you need to put on the front of the drone, it does have the battery on there already, which you would need to charge. It's got these 2 little catches on the side that enable you to pull the battery off. There we go. And then charge it. It's fairly easy to do, and then I would imagine it just clicks back into place and it gives you an audible notification that it is back in securely. Alright, so let's just pop that drone over there. Let's have a look at what else we have in here. We do have some protective packaging there, so let's just chuck that over there. And in the bottom of the box here we have the additional propellers. We've got 2 of these little bags, which are quite a nice little touch to protect the props. They're very, very soft, these bags. Let's just take one set out. Yeah, it's exactly the same as the rear props, but you will also notice on here we have one with a white ring and one without a white ring, and that is literally so you know where they go on the drone. So that one's got a white ring on that motor, that one doesn't have a white ring, so they go accordingly. Alright, so that's 2 sets of props there. Nothing else down there. We have the controller with some more packaging, and the controller I would liken to probably size. It's about the same size as a PlayStation controller, PlayStation 4 controller, a little bit heavier in weight. Obviously it doesn't have the phone or the tablet in at this point in time. The antennas, we have the antenna here, and I believe I've seen people doing them at 90 degrees. I've seen other people doing them in this sort of preset 45 degree, so I'm going to use the 45 degree because that's what I believe you're supposed to use. I'm not sure whether there is a right or wrong way. We can then also pull these out at the bottom, and this is where your phone or tablet goes. This can accommodate a mobile phone, iPhone 7 Plus, 6 Plus, anything big like that. It'll also accommodate an iPad mini if you bring it all the way out here. The stock connection is for an Apple product. You can see the lightning connector in there, so that will enable you to connect an Apple product. But I believe we'll unbox them in a minute. I believe there are other cables here that enable you to connect other devices. So let's just close this back up. And it is all very, very, very nicely put together, I must add. So let's just pop that controller over there. What else do we have in here? Some documentation. I'm not going to open that up. We're just going to slide that underneath there. We have the power brick, which has the connector that connects to an individual battery and also two USB sockets. So this is what is used to connect to the controller when that runs out of power, because I would imagine that has some kind of lithium-ion battery installed in that. So let's move that over there. And then we have all of these gubbins inside here. These are your two additional connectors that will enable you to connect to a phone or tablet other than an Apple product. This is the connector that you would use to plug into here and then into the power brick to charge the controller. And then this is the standard UK wall socket. And that is it. That is everything in the DJI Mavic Drone Fly More combo pack. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It's been very short and sweet as unboxings go. I'm not going to be doing a flight in this video. That is the initial setup, and the flight is going to be in video number 2 in this series. If you did enjoy it, remember to give it a thumbs up, give it a like rating. Feel free to leave any comments or suggestions in the box below. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel and you want to see more videos like this and some flight videos that are going to be coming up shortly, then hit that subscribe button, which should be in the bottom right hand corner. But until next time, guys, take care. See you soon. Bye now.